We're here to talk about another live streaming service. It's called Beam. No, it's not the original Beam that was acquired by Microsoft and then turned into Mixer. No, this Beam is another Beam entirely. It's actually been going on for probably 6 months. I think, yeah, it's been 6 months because I just got an email not too long ago, I think yesterday or today, about saying happy 6-month anniversary or whatever. I forget exactly what is entitled inside the email itself, but it's a little bit different. Let's go ahead and jump into the view here. There we go. So I think we're at pause that. So what we're going to do is actually go through and set up an account, see what it all is involved in setting up an account. And there is going to be some caveats because I'll explain here in a moment. There is not a free way to set up an account. Let me word that. There is a free way to set up an account, but the stream is not a free option. So you do have to pay or have a sponsored, I'm using air quotes here, way to have a sponsor your streaming account. So we'll dive into that in just a moment here, but to go over a couple different things. My favorite place to stream though, hey St. Clinton, I'm sorry for not catching your chat last night. I forgot to turn on the chat feeds in my social stream, and I noticed when I was going through the YouTube video, I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. But yeah, St. Clinton is over on the YouTube chat. He streams on Beam. You probably figured that something was amiss, something was awry. But yeah, he streams over here on Beam constantly. This is your only place that you stream to, right? So we're going to actually set up a streaming account and get this taken care of and get started here. So let's just take a quick look around. So it's set up. I know if you're watching on the horizontal, I have the web page is kind of like shrunk a little bit. Just bear with me. I'm still doing some experimenting. I haven't set up the Zoom follow the cursor plugin. So this is my way of doing it so the vertical can see just about everything as well. But anyways, it is just like any other live streaming service like Twitch, SharePlay, and that's about it in Beam. So you stream to there and do the multi-stream from there. Okay. Yeah, we'll get into that a little bit because you can do multi-stream from it, which is pretty cool. So you have like your listing of your different streams, your live streams here, channels that you follow. Yep, I'm not logged in, so that's why it's not coming up for me. As you noticed, if you look just behind the camera or up above, you see like Logitech and there is locked in. These are what they have is sponsored streams. So like I mentioned before, you can sign up with a free account to watch streams, but if you want to actually stream to the service, you either have to pay. We'll find the price tag for that. It's like things like $3.95 or $4 a month. Or what you could do is have your stream sponsored by one of these companies. And currently, right now, it's either Locked In, which is a energy drink company, or Logitech G. So you can have your choice. Before it was only just Locked In, and then they were started to get some more sponsors. So far just 2, I believe. I know they're working on getting some more, so we'll see how that goes. What if Microsoft buy this platform? Well, I don't think Microsoft's going to buy it because I think they got burned by a previous Beam. This is even with the name, it sounds the same. It's a completely different group of people that are running this particular live streaming platform. But we shall see. I don't think Microsoft is going to be doing any more acquiring of live streaming platforms in the very near future, or if at all. Like I said, I think they learned their lesson with the Mixer. So yeah. So you have some people here that don't have, as like this one up here above the cam, or I'm looking at the vertical, but over there above the last one there, they don't have a sponsor by. So that person has decided to not use the sponsored by program and is paying per month for the service to actually live stream to Beam. So one thing that they are differentiating from themselves is that they do have a store. Now, this might be a little different. You're thinking, a store? What? What's going on here? Well, they do. If you are part of the, what was it? I'm blanking on the name. It's a yeah, Beacon Mix. Yeah, Beacon Max. That is because Beam, let's backtrack. Beam is part of a group that does like teleconferencing. Think of it like a Slack voice over IP type of service. That's just one part of the company. This other part is Beam is kind of like its own separate entity. So, but they do offer the Beacon Max offer, which I think is $15 a month or something like that. I'll look into that. But they do offer games. If you're part of the Max program, you do get a discount. So like if you want Liza P for $35 because it's 41% discount. So there you go. So you do get a 3-month free Beacon Max trial to receive the discount. So you do get a trial. Starfield for $50. I'm sure you probably can find better deals elsewhere, but they do have this option. And as part of the store, you can also they have here hardware. So eventually down the line, you can buy streaming and gaming hardware and peripherals with exclusive discounts for Beam Premium members. So it's coming sometime this year. And they got a marketplace, same thing. Buy used streaming gear and sell your own after upgrading. So I like to see how this gets fleshed out. There's no other live streaming service that I know of, the platform that has capability. I know it's not here yet, but they do have the bones or the foundation of it. And we'll see once it comes to fruition, see if it is any use or if it's just going to be like a dead option. But I can't say anything more on it because I don't know, as it's not available yet. So they do have the option there. Like I said, it'd be interesting to see if this platform say, hey, I'm upgrading my microphone because I want to get a new one. Okay, I'm selling this microphone for, let's say, like $200 or $150. And you post it up on the marketplace and other content creators can buy it. And then the thing is, I want to know the future plan for this is if it's going to be like an eBay type of situation where it's a buyer seller has to deal with their own consequences. Like if you sell something and the buyer receives a brick in an envelope, and then what's the ramifications? What's going to happen to the buyer that sells fraud, or even the seller that does fraud? Is it going to go through Beam or is it going to be on your own? So that's one of the things that I like to see what they have planned. How are they going to handle this, really? So let's see. If you want to go into like your channel, I don't have mine yet because I'm going to do that tonight. We're going to set up the channel tonight. All right. So let's take a look at okay. So of course, this person is sponsored by the Logitech. So of course you get an ad, a pre-roll. And that's something that you have to measure if it's worth it for you, or you can purchase a streaming account on your own. I was going to say, is that going to go away? But yeah, it does. So as you can see, you have your chat. And the thing is, like St. Clinton had mentioned, that he streams to Beam, but also there is a multi-streaming capability from Beam that you can stream to other places. Like for this person is streaming to Kick mostly, because I see the Kick logo here. You can also stream to Twitch and I think X. Don't quote me on that. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out together. Or if St. Clinton wants to pop in and to lay down some words of wisdom for us youngins, right? But again, it's a nice thing that I can see they have like the multi-chat is already built into the service, as you can see here, because you get the chat from Kick within your Beam account, a channel page. And I'm sure with Twitch, the Twitch channel stuff will come in as well. See, you got the Twitch here. So this person streams to Beam, but also multi-streams to Twitch. But they can see their chat here on Beam, on their Beam channel, which is great because you don't need to have like a third-party chat organizer. Like I use Social Stream for my on-screen chat. Not on-screen anymore, but I probably gonna put that in. But I do have it so I can keep track of Owncast, YouTube, and Twitch chat all in one place. St. Clinton, you can stream to whatever platform that you can, as you can multi-stream up to like 21 other platforms. Holy crap. Really? We'll definitely take a look into once I set up the my streaming account and go through that whole process. But that's pretty cool because it sounds like it's like a version of Restream.io where you stream to, say, Beam servers, and then Beam can take that and send it off to whatever service that you want to. And of course you keep your chat in one place. So we'll definitely run through and look at all the different platforms that are available here in just a moment. As you can see, the chat is all right here. And of course you got your stream video player and everything like that. You can, what is this? Share it, I guess. Yep, sharing. They're also working on getting it so that the chat from each platform will show up. Okay, so it's just like the major ones, right? Like Kick and Twitch and stuff like that. So you can share out this person's stream to either, I like how they still have the Twitter bird. They haven't changed the artwork yet, because you know that whole fiasco, it was kind of stupid. They want to pop out. So you can also to subscribe to a channel and favorite. Subscriptions are not available yet. I was reading in the email that here, let me pull up that email just to, so I'm not talking out of my butt. 5 months of Beam. So it's 5 months since Beam launched in April 24th, 2024. So we got some exciting announcements coming your way soon. While we've missed our original deadline for the launch of Stage 1 monetization, rest assured it's right around the corner. Following that, we'll be rolling out our much anticipated mobile app and console streaming. So that's another thing that they've been working on. Is on top of that, we're laser focused on reducing latency and developing a desktop app that's set to redefine how live streaming can be experienced. All right, I have a Discord server. I got to join that Discord server. I'll do that later. So how about we take a quick run through and setting up an account. So what I'm actually going to do for now, I don't want to dox myself, so I am turning that section off. But I already have an account, but I don't have a channel account. So there we go. So I can show this. All right. So as a viewer, you do get the option to, of course, chat on streams, follow channels, subscribe, tip, gift games, buy games at regular price. What you can't do is stream, upload content, receive donations, gifts, and subscriptions, receive game and product discounts, and have a custom username on Beam. So what that means, that last bit there, is that my name is like two-tone waffle with letters and numbers at the end, or some combination of whatever that is. Now for a streamer, is you can stream with a bit rate up to 16 megs, native HD restreaming to 20 plus platforms like St. Clinton just said, receive donations, gifts, and subscriptions, so you can get subscriptions because that says it right there, be sponsored by brands, have a custom username and channel on Beam, buy games and products with great discounts, chat on streams, follow channels, you know, the same thing that you can as a viewer. One thing I see here that is coming soon, or they say coming soon, is live translation and captions and advanced production tools. Okay, I'll have to look into a little bit more on that advanced production tools and see exactly what they mean by that. So let's see. So if we sign up as a streamer, all right, so my display name's Two-Tone Waffle. I don't have anything on this computer yet, so I'm gonna have to hit continue. Add a channel description. Okay. Diving into the world of alternative platforms and indie games. No, pretty it up later. For now. So here is what we were talking about It's $3.95 a month. You'll receive all the advanced features of Beam, including HD restreaming to 20 plus platforms. If you already have an audience on another platform, you don't have to leave them behind. Continue engaging with them while you grow your new followers on Beam. That's what we were talking about. St. Glenn was saying with the multi-streaming aspect, you can continue streaming to Twitch or wherever you are, and that's no problem. So you can pay per month, like $4 a month. Which is, it's $4 a month. It's not much, but I know some people that is probably not doable. But they have another option here. As you can see, you can be a sponsored premium. So you'll have a Beam Premium for free as long as you select a sponsor for your channel. Their logo will display on your channel page, and a short video ad may occasionally play before or during the stream. To maintain sponsorship, stream for at least 4 hours per month. Otherwise, you won't be able to select a sponsor next month. So there's some caveats on there. 4 hours for me, it'd be like 2 streams, because I usually stream for 2 hours. So, and I can do that quite easily. So right now they only have Locked In as a sponsor or Logitech G. So if you go for, I'm going to go for Logitech because I don't really care for energy drinks. I never tried Locked In, so I don't know if it's good or not. So I can't. Again, it's kind of like, well, you either pay the $4 a month or you go with one of these 2 sponsors and have their ads show up as a pre-roll, and it shows sponsored by Logitech, and you don't really get anything for it except for a free streaming. That's the only caveat that I do have with Beam, is this process. There is no free streaming, because I understand, believe me, I understand that live streaming is very expensive and they do need to make some money, and have, well, ad free, air quotes again, is one way to go about it, but with ads or pay to stream. Now I did say many months ago, long time ago, where I think with Life Space, when it was first coming out, I did mention to say if you want to have streamers, it'd probably be a business decision to have an option for your streamers to pay to get like HD quality or like transcoding or some stuff that would require a higher level of service and infrastructure cost. So again, this is just good business, really. So I'm gonna go ahead, activate for free. Yep, I am in the US, America. Okay, so they want a card. So of course you're not gonna see this. Turn that off. I don't want you to buy stuff with my card. How dare you? Here's my wallet. It's right there. The ads also pop up during the stream about every 15 minutes or so, but the ads are 15 seconds. So it's 15 seconds of ads every 15 minutes. So that's why a lot of people stream elsewhere instead of building up on Beam. Really, it's like doing Restream.io for free. That's one way to think about it, right? This is a new card. I forgot that my wife has a card. I'm too lazy to get up and go get it. Dang, I was only going to buy a Rolls Royce. Well, I hate to break it to you, but you're not going to be able to get it. They're going to look at you. So, this card is declined. You're gone. I had a feeling that this would be the case. I was like, yeah. They want your card information just in case that, you're not going to do this. All right. You clear that. Clear that. All right. So, after putting in your information, you're going to be set up with this page where it says add a stream title and select the category below. Configure OBS or Streamlabs. Streamlabs. To stream to Beam, and press start streaming button OBS or go live in Streamlabs. This page can take up to 10 seconds to display the live stream. All right, so here is where you can add your multi-streaming. It's just a tab here for setup. You click on the big plus sign that's right above there. So let's take a look. I guess you gotta be streaming first, and you have your chat. Okay, so I guess you have to be streaming to OBS or streaming to Beam, then you can set up. That's weird. All right, so the recommended, we'll look at this instead. 264 options, not available X264, Don't have to worry about that. So you can bitrate between 9,000 and 16,000 kbps. So already off the bat, it's higher than Twitch, really. Twitch, they yell at you if you go anything above 6,000. If you're at 8,000, yeah, your stream is going to be very unstable because that's mostly just reserved for partners only on Twitch. If you're not a partner and you're trying to stream at like 8,000 kbps, yeah, that's not going to be it's not going to work for you. All right, so yeah, so right here, if you multi-stream to Twitch, set bitrate to 6,000, the highest it supports. See, there you go. Preset for NVIDIA cards or AMD cards, you got your settings there too. Multi-pass mode. Multi-pass. Yes, she knows it's a multi-pass. 2 passes, quarter resolution. Okay, yeah, that's just for your setting in OBS. But I can't get in here. All right, so let's take a look. Customization. A low latency is beta right now because that's what they had under email. That's just a write-off that they're going to be working on that to get that up and running. Coming soon. Your monetization. It's almost here. You got your videos and recordings. I don't have anything right now. They do have a clip editor, but coming soon. I spoke too soon. Community. A lot of this stuff looks like it's going to be coming soon. It's in a pipeline. So you have clans, share content, analytics. Yeah, I did that a couple months ago when they first came out. I was able to get access into the Beam website, but yeah, I thought it was already set up, but I guess it didn't go through. All right, so with the review code of conduct, so it's your boilerplate. So no intentional offensive remarks, no discrimination based on age, race, nationality, gender, no violence or sexual behavior, no illegal or criminal acts, no inappropriate behavior with minors, no crude behavior or abusive profanity, no action that results in negative publicity to the sponsor. Something appears to be wrong with adding another platform. Okay, so it's a selection confirmed. All right, you're having problems as well. So it's just not me. It is behind the scenes is having an issue. Yeah. Okay, so I can't right now. Unfortunately, Beam is having some technical difficulties with whatever part deals with the multi-streaming part is not working. The hamster is pretty tired, I guess. So unfortunately, I will not be able to show that off at this moment in time tonight. I'll probably look back into it maybe another day, probably another video to, how to set this up and work on that later at a later date. Anyways, let's continue. So you got your stream. So if you are streaming, this will show up where you can change your stream title. Also the categories. Let's see what kind of categories they have here. So they have games. Let's see how deep this game database is. So we played Absolver last night. Okay, so it is cool. Lifestyle. What is lifestyle? So you got music, esports, sport, chatting. So I guess that's just chatting. Events, pools, hot tubs. Wow, hot tubs and beaches. Podcast, radio, ASMR, travels, politics, health and gym, art, programming, food and drink, crafting, beauty, and pets. So it's pretty much what you would see normally over on Twitch is the same that is pretty much over here on Beam. All right, so you have your chat here. I'm not able to get this running because I don't have OBS installed on that computer I'm running this off of. I'm guessing when you're live, I'm trying to think, should I install OBS and then go live on this? This is gonna be a pain in the butt. All right, so anyways, so you got your mode settings, followers only. And I'm sure once monetization rolls out, you'll have like a sub only option as well. I wouldn't suggest go followers only because that's kind of like a roadblock unless you're getting like hate rated or you're having to put a roadblock in front of things. But I don't normally would see that happening on Beam itself. On Twitch, yeah, you got shield mode over on Twitch. But on Beam, it's probably a very low chance of that happening. I'm not saying that it won't happen or it has not happened, but it's a very low chance. You got your mods, you can add mods. So search for a user or paste your link to their profile to add them as a mod, showing everything. All right, so you can select alerts. So when a viewer joined, viewer left, new follow, subscription, tips, gifts, and multi-chat. I have noticed some people do have this on when a viewer joined, because I went to go lurk into somebody's channel and they called out me as I was lurking because I hadn't said anything. I'm like, don't do that. Oh, I'm just here to look. I don't want to feel like I need to say anything to you. So this option is also the same if you stream over on Trovo. They have this where a user comes in, it'll come up, their name will be displayed. So-and-so has joined the stream. It's like, don't put that in there, because a majority of people don't want to be called out as a lurker. If they want to come into your stream, just watch for a couple minutes and see how you are, and see if they want to make a decision, if they want to stick around or not. If they don't want to be like, oh, the streamer just called me out or said my name. Like, oh, I have to say something, or I feel rude if I just leave. So for me, I am turning those off. That's just my personal preference, and that's what I believe. Your results, your channel, run it however you want. So that's all on you. All right. So let's see. That's my identity. See how others will see you. Customize. So what can we customize? So we can display names, badges, time, and avatars. A message background and text. Oh, you can change that. Cool. Colored names. So I guess if they have like different colored names that they choose. Sounds for messages. Yeah, turn it off. Public alerts. Probably would turn. Oh, you have different sounds here. Okay. So public, like if someone subs, tips, or gifts, you got a couple options. So let me turn this off right now for you. So that's what one sounds like. And yeah, it's okay. Okay, so that's pretty cool that they got, built-in alerts right off the bat. Twitch just did that not too long ago, and pretty much you had to rely on a third-party alert systems because Twitch didn't have that. So it is what it is, right? Yeah, let's do that. Private alerts for joins and follows. Oh, it's just the same, but private alerts. So we'll do that. Okay. Turn the sound or the music. So that's just the customization for your chat experience for your viewers and yourself. And you can also manage your bans, no banned participants, and show your viewers. So you can see who's lurking in your chat, but don't call them out. And you can also pop out the chat. That's a good option. That's always a good thing to see. Now, let's go ahead. Get OBS, because I want to check this out, because it doesn't give me any way to what am I trying to say? Somebody, I think, say Clinton, was that you? Queeg started following. All right, so now I already don't know what I'm doing anymore. I already installed it. Okay, so let's go ahead, cancel that. Yeah, under a different name. All right, so let's say I want to go ahead and connect OBS to Beam. Let's get this started, shall we? So what do we do is add a stream title, select category before or below. Just testing things. Don't watch this. Save. Yes, I'm going to keep that typo in there. This is going to be a lifestyle because this is just chatting. Save. Okay, so how do we connect? Is Beam an option here? Okay, thank you. I'll do the same for you. Just a moment here. Let's see. I don't see. So how do we get our stream key? I know. Set up. Yeah. Yeah, you guys aren't going to watch this either. Close your eyes. There you go. So I'm setting it up as a custom with, the server URL. Don't come back. And the stream key. Apply. That's okay. All right. Go ahead. Open your eyes. There you go. All right. So let's go ahead. So configure OBS. So we went ahead and did that. Added the URL. It's the same thing as you see in Countless. Setting things up. Go to settings. Go to stream. Put in the URL. And then the stream key. Hit apply. Then OK. Bob's your uncle. And off the races do you go. I totally butchered that as much as possible. So I'm just going to go ahead and put, actually, you know what? Let's see if this works. Going meta, folks. I know I got to do, I don't know, the video embed. Yes, I do. Hold on. I can't copy and paste it. Oh, a 1080. There we go. All right. So we got live space, or not live space, but a live stream going. Got everything set up. So all we got to do is press start on streaming button, OBS. or go live in Streamlabs. This page can take up to 10 seconds to display the live stream. So let's go ahead and start streaming. All right. So, okay, setting up while this is going through, setting up. So I'm adding the St. Glenn as a mod. So can balance or can ban others users. Not sure entirely what that means. I'll go ahead and check it. So I added you as a mod. So I'm live. So this is my stream. And of course it's high quality, right? So we got our chat room. Actually here, yeah, that's still not working, but that's okay. It was proven to be not working at this time. Howdy, howdy, that's what comes up. And what I'll do, not this stream, not tonight, but I'll eventually, what I'll do is I'll add Beam. I'll do a test stream, probably over the weekend. Now, hopefully it sets up that I'll be able to use the multi-stream feature. That'd be fixed, but if not, we'll play it by ear at that time. But yeah, this is pretty easy to set things up, really. It'd be much easier if it was automatically has it set up inside OBS to do the login to your account like Twitch or all the countless other ones. But I understand it's a new platform. Essentially, it's only 5 months old publicly, and it takes a little bit of time for that to get integrated into OBS. So yeah, so this is pretty cool. I wish I was able to do the multi-stream because I would love to take a look at that. But again, I'll do that as another a video. So what it looks like here is if I have like multiple like accounts set up, I can go ahead and set up where I want to stream to. Yeah, current multi-streaming status is disabled. Sure, but I'll have the option to turn on or off a particular account for it to multi-stream to, which is pretty cool. Let's take a look. Open up a new tab. See what? Yep, there. So this is what it's going to look like on Beam's website. So I got the just testing things, don't watch this, and that's cool. That's cool. I like how it has, it's just like pretty much any other place. It has your channel name and what you're playing. Right now I'm in the category, or your category that you're streaming to. So that's pretty cool. So streaming, okay, so to like do some kind of moderation on your chat is just a right click. You only have a delete or a ban. So there is no timeout. So watch what you say. And can you also ban yourself? No, you cannot. You can delete what you wrote. Bad word. All right. So if I delete that, so deleting a message, this action is permanent and cannot be undone. Confirm. I am deleting bad word. Okay. That's cool. So you can go through, you can moderate your chat. So you can delete anything that comes up that is against TOS or is against your personal TOS as well. And then you can also ban the person. I'm sure I don't want to ban you, St. Clinton. I don't know how to unban. I don't want to go through that yet. But I'm sure it gives you the option if you ban someone to also delete their chat messages, I'm assuming. I'll have to join up their Discord and ask that question in there, or see if it's been asked and answered as well. So there is that. So this is actually pretty cool. Just going in here in hopes that it is enabled, but it is not. Oh well. We'll go to customization. Yeah, it's we already looked through all this, so that's cool. You can also, I like how you can turn this off. Stream preview is hidden, so in case you don't want to use up too much of your system resources, your computer resources, you can also have it what it looks like on phone. Obviously that's not working. Cool. All right. I'll go ahead and end stream to stop streaming. And it looks like it does take a couple seconds for it to catch up. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to end stream on the website itself, right? There it is. Okay, cool. It takes a little bit. It's kind of like it gives you a 30-second delay. If that, I don't think it was 30 seconds, but whatever. Now I do like that chat does remain after a stream. So I'm guessing if, let's say I stream tonight, I start up a stream tomorrow, it would still, last night, the previous stream's chat would still remain, right? It doesn't get cleared out, but it does say like today's date. So instead of like 10:34, it'd be, what is today's date? I have no idea. It'd be like September 25th and then a date and time, I'm assuming, because I can't go through and do it. I can't go into the future and say, hey, what does it look like? But this is pretty much a quick primer or an overview into getting things set up, signing up for an account, and take a look at analytics. So let's see. So you don't really get much analytics. You just get duration was 6 minutes 15 seconds ended. Okay. Oh, you do. You get your max concurrent live viewers is 2, live watch time 0, total watch time last 30 days was 19 minutes, including recording was 19 minutes because I had a previous one there. So analytics does need a lot more work on, and I say this about Twitch as well. Twitch analytics is okay. There's so much more that they could add, and I think the gold standard is YouTube analytics. They give you more information than you can possibly imagine, right? But you know, it's a good thing to see that this is being taken care of, and people are actually using the service. From my understanding, that there is a small group of people that use Beam. We have one in chat, is St. Clinton. He's one of them. They do have a social network. Oh, it's working for you. Okay, so let's take a look. St. Clinton said it was working now. Nope, still offline. Let me refresh the page. Ah, there we go. Sweet. Okay, so you can the popular services is Twitch, YouTube, and Kick, and those three, just like Restream, you can get the chat because you're logging into the platform, and you can they're calling on APIs for that to collect the chat messages for those particular platforms. With the custom server address, the problem with that with the RTMP servers is that there really isn't any API to call or to collect the chat platform or the chat messages, so that's why those will not work. I use a service, a platform encoder or broadcast encoder called Ecamm. It's the same thing with that. Like, I can collect chat messages and display them on screen with Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Restream, but anything that requires a RTMP encoder, I cannot get to chat. I would have to have a separate window open in order to see those particular chat messages, or use a service like SocialStream, which is completely free. It's a browser-based service or extension, and yeah. So okay, cool. So you can add Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. I'm trying to think, you can add in Restream into your Beam profile because that's RTMP. Moonbeam, I'm not too entirely sure on that. We did a quick overview on that last month, and actually had the COO, sorry, Anthony, join the stream, the chat. It was great. I do have, what I'm thinking of doing is I'm gonna go send him an email in probably like a week or two, because I know I told him then as well that to get I'll send him an email to get together to do some more like an in-depth talking about Moonbeam. But I want to do that on the podcast as an episode, and talk to him about Moonbeam. But I would like to also do that with all these other platforms, like Social SharePlay and then Beam as well, and put some feelers out there and see if I can get any responses to talk to the people who make these things for us. So that's pretty cool. So this is what you'll look like. Let me guess. So probably, yeah. Oh, okay. So once your stream key, and same thing for YouTube and Kick. All right. Very, 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 very cool. So overall, Beam, yeah, they do offer a lot of stuff, but it's packaged in a very basic, easy to navigate formula way to go about things. So yeah, definitely, if you're thinking about setting yourself up on another platform, or you want to try something cool or something different that is different than Twitch or anything like that, I would definitely say give Beam a try as an alternative platform. It is, like I said, you can, as a viewer, you can set up an account for free, but as if you want to create content or stream to the platform, it does require a monthly charge of $3.95. And if you don't want to do that, you can go through and have your stream channel be sponsored by one of two companies right now, which is Locked In, which is an energy drink, and a Logitech G. So right now they have just the two sponsors, but I'm pretty sure that they're going to be working on getting some more to come in to be available for other options besides just the two. Because when they first started, it was only the one. You had two choices instead of three: pay or have one of two sponsors. And it was like one of one sponsor. Probably confused the hell out of you. So it is something that, say, Clinton swears by. I'm putting you on the spot. But yeah, definitely check it out. It is at BeamStream.gg. I'll have the link down below in the YouTube description. And probably what I should do is set up a channel command for all of these things. Let me go ahead and close out my email. I don't need that up and running in my face. I was making sure that I'm still live on the vertical. So I don't know which one it was anymore. I think it was the other one. I should have. Why is it? Yes, don't mind me. I'm trying to figure out why the vertical is not vertical anymore. Their Twitch type microblog is gamingtribe.com. Thank you. I was blinking on the name, what it was. So we go to Gaming Tribe. You have recently encountered an issue while adding your Twitch channel link to your G-Tribe profile. We have addressed this issue, and that was back in July. But yeah, this is what they have set up as, like St. Clinton says, their microblog. It's their social network that is dedicated to Beam and Beam stuff adjacent. So if I go to the homepage, so go like their so they have a screenshot of the Beam desktop app installer, Windows and Mac OS. Thank you. That will be released later this year. The Beam desktop app will have a one-click live stream launcher that should not require OBS. No, that's okay. I don't need another launcher. I'm do everything through one thing, or try to do it within one thing. So of course they have like giveaways and all sorts of stuff, and then you can follow other people. So it's pretty cool. You can follow different like the brands. You can like it because they're sponsoring my stream over on Beam. This is the Beacon Max. So this is launched on July 6th, 2023. Beacon Max is a premium communications platform that includes 8K secure video calling with up to 100 participants, international and domestic phone calling. So pretty much their like VoIP service that they have. Thank you for putting out. They have their Discord is that link in chat. Definitely I'll join that here in just a moment. Actually, I'll go ahead and click on it right now. Yeah, join Beam. Here to stream and watch. Finish. Awesome. And close out that window. There we go. All right, so yeah. So they got a couple different things that, power status. I guess that's your power mode. You have a UX tier, a pay tier for their social networking area. It's like $40 a year, which is probably what, like $2 or $3 a month. You have your options. You got your friends, read later messages, profile page. I have my profile page. Yep. Oh, that's way back May. Yeah. So if you're wanting to ever check out BeamStream GG, go ahead, set up an account. It's a free account to watch. Again, like I said, either use the $3.95 per month to stream, or go through the option of getting your channel sponsored by a sponsor, a company that is sponsoring it. But yeah, that, like I said, that is a quick overview of Beam streaming at GG. So I'll have all the links down below. So if you like this video, do be sure to hit that thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel down below. Be much appreciated. And if you want to leave a little comment down in the comment section, where else were you going to put a comment? Be much appreciated, because it's engagement. As Harris Heller says, it's a good thing. So with that, on to the next video.